Welcome to another episode of Asia Unscripted. This is Jason, and it is Friday, August 28th, 2020, here in Seattle. In the Philippines and Southeast Asia, it is Saturday, August 29th. I am on a ferry, as you can see, and there's the skyline of downtown Seattle. Very beautiful this time of year. Not a cloud in the sky. Let's go over here. Off towards the left of my screen, you can probably see the Seattle Space Needle, and all the skyscrapers of downtown. All the skyscrapers. A lot of them have been built in the last decade. A lot of condos have gone up. Seattle is really the gateway to the Pacific, the gateway to Asia, some would say. It's the closest big city to Asia. If you get on a flight going towards Japan or Korea, it's about an hour less of a flight than if you were to catch it somewhere in California. So this is a good spot to catch flights to Asia. Philippine Airlines was going to start service between Seattle and Manila, but then this whole situation happened, and I think they put that off for now. But hopefully in the next year or two, as long as Philippine Airlines doesn't go under, maybe it'll start their service again to Seattle, which would be nice. You know, nonstop between here and Manila might be 14, 15 hours, maybe 16 hours. But for some people, they prefer that rather than changing planes in Incheon or Narita or any of those airports. Over towards the right, this area is called West Seattle. Kind of a bedroom community, I guess. People in West Seattle don't consider themselves to be Seattle residents. It's kind of their own little island. So it's a nice area. There's actually some condos there on the coastline, and there's actually a small beach, so people can enjoy the sun on days like this. Asia news. So in the Philippines, September 1st, there's they're going to update all the quarantine statuses again. The big rumor going around is that Cebu might go to MGCQ, Cebu City. And some people like that, but other people, like the mayor of Cebu City, he doesn't dig that at all. He prefers GCQ because he says that he can control movement of the people better if things are under GCQ. Going to MGCQ, that will open up pretty much everything. That will bring back the jeepneys. However, once the task force says once an area becomes MGCQ, those quarantine passes are no longer needed unless the local government unit decides they want them. So the mayor of Cebu City, he wants them. So even if Cebu City goes to MGCQ next week, sorry, you're still going to have to carry around your quarantine passes. And it's still one person per household that can go out. So that's kind of a bummer. Cases are going way up in Negros Occidental, where Bacolod is. The other day, they just had like 300 new cases. So expect things to get tighter over there. They may go back to a GCQ or an MECQ. Cebu City, however, has been averaging less than 50 cases a day. I think I saw 11 new cases yesterday and like 35 the day before and 10 the day before that. So Cebu City is really doing great with the cases. So people there should be pretty proud of that. Manila, well, they're lucky to be on GCQ right now, so I don't know if they're gonna get an improvement on September 1st? I'm guessing not. Malaysia has announced that they're not going to let any tourists in for the rest of 2020. So if you were hoping to go to Kuala Lumpur, sorry, you're going to have to wait until at least next year. Thailand, on the other hand, they're proposing they're proposing letting some tourists in, but only to Phuket Island. So what the proposal is that you can go to Phuket from certain countries, low-risk countries, and you have to quarantine there for 14 days. You know, they'll have resorts and hotels for people to quarantine in. If everything is good after 14 days, they want you to hang around another week. So then after that extra week, then they'll let you go to anywhere in Thailand you want to go. So the catch is you have to stay in Thailand at least 30 days to avail of this program. So you can't just go to Thailand for the 14 days and then leave. You got to stay for at least 30 days. So there'll be more details about that later, I'm sure. Bali was going to open up September 11th, but they have changed their minds about that. That's not going to happen. So they're still kind of worried about bringing foreigners in and bringing more cases in. So Bali is out of the question. In South Korea, cases are shooting way up, especially in the Seoul area. They've been reporting 200 or 300 cases a day for like the last week. So expect more restrictions there soon. Here, things have been okay. So people, I would say when I'm walking around, 80% of the people are wearing masks. And that goes for the bus. So Seattle and King County is what Seattle is a part of, actually is doing pretty well compared to other parts of the state. So pretty proud of the people here in Seattle. We're on a ferry to Bainbridge Island, which is another part of the area. This is the Puget Sound. If you go that way, keep going that way, you can head up to Canada. Well, during normal times you can head up to Canada. I'm not sure if you guys can see it with the phone. Well, maybe you can. There's Mount Rainier all the way in the background. To drive there from here actually takes a few hours, but it is a huge mountain. Alright, so I just wanted to give you guys a small update. My last video was about why I left Cebu, and you guys left some great comments on that video. I appreciate all the support. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do probably some weekly videos talking about Asian-related topics. And Seattle's a great place to do that. There's a lot of Asians here. Vietnamese, Thais, Filipinos. There's even a Jollibee and Chowking here in the area. So, anyways, I appreciate all my subscribers. I'm approaching 2,200 of you. I did lose a few of you in the last video, but I've gained subscribers back. Even if you don't subscribe to the channel, you're just watching, I appreciate you. Please find my logo there at the bottom. Click on that and you can subscribe to my channel. If you click on the bell, you can get notifications when I upload new videos. So I'll probably upload new videos on the weekend, I'm guessing. That sounds about right for me. So for now, this is Jason from Asia Unscripted. Stay safe out there, be careful, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.